Welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Birds. Take a look at Jihaad Campbell, Eagles first round linebacker. Let's get right into it. So initially, this is the very first snap here. He gets right into the action. Lined up right here in 30 technique, off-ball linebacker. He's primarily used like that in this game. Browns are going to be running a zone to the right side here, so everybody's just going to be turned to the right here. Those the gap assignments here. We got D-tackle here, D-tackle here. Outside here, Trotter goes here, and there. So we have the safety filling down in the C gap right here, Jihaad Campbell in the B gap to his play side. Okay, why is that relevant? Because when we're rolling the play, my only negative about him on this play is I think he needs to be more aggressive in this. Now, I understand if that's the issue, if it's a reading issue of the play, because Jihaad is a pass rusher by trade, and he transitioned to linebacker while in college, so it makes sense if it doesn't fall completely natural to him. I will give him that he plays this really well. Everything into consideration. 90 is going to be double teaming here and then releasing up to him afterwards. Typical combo block here in that zone blocking scheme. He could have been in a situation where the guard would be more directly shooting up towards him. What I'm trying to get to here is that I would like to have seen him be a little bit more dedicated here, just running downhill. He's shuffling a little bit with the line. I think he can attack this a little bit more and not being too hesitant. And it's marginal. But I think that given he's going to be playing with Saquon, he can be more aggressive in this and take on the offensive line a little bit more head on, because you know that a guy like Saquon is going to be working his part of the job as well. Very next snap here, we're going to have him coming on the blitz off of the off-ball linebacker here. So dropping zero into coverage. Josh Uche is going to jump into coverage. We have Jihaad right here. A little bit of a delayed blitz. Good explosive move here. Good speed. 70 center doesn't really have a shot of getting to him. I'm saying he's unblocked. Well, yeah, he's unblocked because Jihaad has that explosiveness out of his stance and the speed to get the sack before center is even able to get there. In coverage, really like to see this right here. We're going to have the wide receiver and outside on the drag here. We're going to have the tight end running up the seam. Running back is going to be releasing out to the flat. Jihaad Campbell's right there. They're playing cover one man. Adoree Jackson, who is to the side, has this guy who's coming across. He's going to bump that off to Jihaad, and he notices immediately, and this is some of the things that we really, really like to see and that we're encouraged by from Jihaad Campbell. Like I said, transition to linebacker, so we want to see him do these basic fundamental things here well, and that is like route recognition, feeling what is going on behind you, because right now he's just the underneath defender, so when nobody comes to him to that side, he is able to in the periphery see, all right, I got a guy coming across here, and he has the speed and the physical tools to completely hang with guys coming in there and play man on them, no problem at all. See it again here from the box view. Really has that feel for, like, he doesn't look out there. I really like that, because that shows that you have that you have the awareness, the situational awareness of not being able to, like, you see everything in the periphery without necessarily giving a head on a swivel. Good job. Power this time here, we got 70 center coming on a lead block here. We got 82 releasing strict up to Jihaad Campbell. 86 is going to be chip blocking off to the side right there. Running back is just going to be following that. My only issue with this play from Jihaad Campbell is, once again, the aggressiveness when he reads it. Naturally, I don't know if he reads it correctly from the get-go. That's why he stalls, because as soon as 82 does engage on him, he has more than enough power to stand him up. And I would have liked to see, as soon as he sees the puller coming over here, he knows he's coming to that side, just shoot right up in the face of 82. We know he can displace them. He's done it in training camp with the Eagles players. So we know that he can absolutely do that. Would like to see that a little bit more aggressiveness and physicality of just coming up here and meeting the tight end a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage. Not that they gain a lot. I'm nitpicking, I know, but still. All right, split zone here. We're going to have the motion into the fullback, and then he's going to be split zoning to this side here. Running back is going to come across. Really frustrated by the lack of what we get to see here from Jihaad Campbell, because when the running back is coming out here, everybody else is zone blocking to that side, and we got Sidney Brown coming straight shooting down here. We got Jihaad Campbell here. Notice the beautiful path that he takes towards the side here. He's shimming here towards the sideline, keeping his outside shoulder to the inside shoulder of the running back, so he's always in a good position to make the tackle when he does come out in space. But he's not given that opportunity because Sidney Brown is making a shit play here, just shooting down and tripping. And Jihaad Campbell falls over him. So unfortunate. Next series, playing back out the backfield here in cover one man. So he is the Bob defender back out the backfield. We have Jihaad lined up right here. Running back is going to be sneaking out. Really nothing advanced about this, but like the discipline that he is, that he stays with the running back. Even though he declares as a blocker to begin with, he's not too far away, so he's still able to make up the ground. Coming in and cover him as he is coming in there as you check down. Another rep coming on the blitz this time here. Line up there in the 10 technique. This time gets the real engage. Unlike last time, he can just scoot right through. He does apply the pressure to the quarterback here, which forces the throw to Drew Makuba. I think I like the play. It just looked like he punches him just enough to get the center a little bit out of balance there. Maybe like a little bit of hands to his face. That's really nothing major. And you see that bend afterwards that we know that he has. That athletic ability to dip underneath right after. So some good physicality right there, and then bends underneath it afterwards. Good speed. I'll say that. As he's coming out, should not hold on to that ball for a second longer. It would have been a sack. Again. In-man coverage again, lined up right here. Again, good feel for the routes developing here to the top of the screen. Where we initially just have the receiver running on the in here. We got the running back coming out. The tight end right here is going to be blocking initially, and then he's going to sit on that curl. And good job by Jihaad of recognizing that and then sitting on it immediately and traveling with him downfield. Again, another one of those reps where we don't see him, we don't see his head moving around a lot. Like he looks like he has a natural feel for it, line up right there. He looks out there, but it's not like he looks in control. And that's a big thing with linebacker. Third down, line up right here, back out the backfield, Bob defender once again. Running back hesitates, he still stays with it, secure tackle right at the catch point. He hangs on to the football, but it is fourth down. So does everything he needs to do right here. He even comes up aggressively on it as soon as he sees that he actually comes into his zone right there, or releases into a route so that he has man coverage on him. I like it. Again, it doesn't start moving around in panic when his guy doesn't declare immediately, but has the awareness of staying home and looking at his guy, even though he blocks initially.